So this is kind of a follow-up to And My Mind's Totally Blown. I'm flying out to visit the father of my third-born son, and he is in Nantucket. And I figured, well, since I'm going out to the East Coast, I may as well touch base with some people that I you know, I would like to be able to say thank you and hang out with, and volunteer for the City of Clay Mod Squad, who takes care of our general swaps, and another girlfriend who's out in Poughkeepsie, another lady friend who's in New York City to see my firstborn and my secondborn son, and my two grandsons that are outside of Philadelphia, and my two great friends who run Clay Alley in Gettysburg. Now, so I built a Day of the Dead polymer clay tour, and you're wondering, why is she telling me about this Day of the Dead polymer clay tour in an astrology video? Well, while I'm on the road doing clay workshops, I can also do astrology readings in person. Now, if you've been to my astrology website, and if you read my disclaimers, you know there's some things that I'm not gonna pretend to know and tell you. Like, oh, when am I gonna get that job? You know how many people are asking that question? It's like astrologers do not have control of the economic situation in your locale, or how you wrote your resume, or how you behaved yourself on your interview. The readings that I would do would be more talking to you about your creative potential, dealing with some spiritual issues, some metaphysical issues. If you want to look at a synastry, which is interchart compatibility between two people, that's open. Don't ask, when am I going to find my soulmate? Look at me. I waited 35 years, to reconnect with someone who was special in my life. Could I see in my chart, oh, somebody from the past is going to come and, fly it in Nantucket? No. I don't pretend to know that. But I can talk to you about where are hidden talents. I can speak on transiting planets overhead and how they impact your chart, and what emotional or psychological environment you will feel like you're going through, and how you can survive them with a certain amount of grace. So if you want to meet up with me in person and help me on the relay race that is my Day of the Dead New England Polymer Clay Tour, by being a driver from one point to another, or being a host or a hostess, and you can get some friends together for astrological mini readings in your home. We charge them $20, $30. I give you a cut. It's a win-win sort of situation. People in my polymer clay community know this is how I travel. I travel by going from one volunteer's home to another, sleeping on their couch, eating at their table, teaching for very little, and giving things away to the host and the hostess, and then moving on to the next location. This is the first time I have an astrology following, so this is new to you. It's not new to us. It's called a stellium in the 8th house. That's what I should really entitle this video. What do you do when you have a stellium in the 8th house? I have Sun conjunct Pluto, and Mercury and Saturn. Those are conjunct. These two things are conjunct. They're in the 8th house. What is the 8th house rule? Group resources. Okay, so what am I trying to do here? I'm trying to rally the group so we can share our resources, so I can go out there and share what I have in my head, Mercury conjunct Saturn in the 8th, and be on stage, you know, Sun conjunct Pluto in Leo in the 8th. So, yeah, I admit it. You know, I think that when people make rock soup, they only have to bring one vegetable and throw it in the pot. This is what we're doing with this tour. So if you want to be part of this adventure, write to me at noragene@noragene.com. Leave a comment, you know, in the YouTube comment area, and let's see if you can, you know, find a way to fit in and help. If you help, you got free readings. If you help a lot, you've got, you know, birth chart, transit, synastry, bar tab, no problem. Okay? If you gather a bunch of people together for a bunch of mini readings, you may even make some money in the process. So let's see what we can do. Let's see how we can utilize this full moon in Aries that's conjunct my north node, 18 degrees in the 3rd house. That's why I'm taking advantage of this full moon in Aries and tapping into my north node and communicating in this way, because it's time. It's time to utilize this, you know, very interesting full moon conjunction on my north node. You know, your north node is where it's your new spiritual path that sort of scares you. I mean, I'm kind of, you know, pushing the edge of the envelope as far as my nerves, you know, with this. But your new spiritual path is supposed to scare you because you ain't been there before. If we were doing like a south node thing, then that's like thousands of years of past lifetimes, and oh yeah, we've been there, we've done that, we default over there because we feel comfortable in our south node. No. My north node's in Aries and it's in the 3rd house, so I'm being aggressive, assertive, martial, initiating something through communication on the full moon, trying to rattle my stellium in the 8th house. So how are you going to fit in? How do you want to fit in? What questions do you have that you'd like to, you know, do you want to hang out with an astrologer, you know, who's going to be honest with you and, you know, not tell you, oh, stick a crystal in your 3rd eye and sit on a pyramid and gaze at your navel. No, I'm not gonna tell you silly stuff like that, you know. So anyway, so that's the story, my stargazers, and let's see if we can pull something off. If not, no problem. I got the word out to the polymer clay community, you know, and I've got friends and relatives, and I've got I got this sweetie pie from my past dragging me back east, saying come and hang out. So I just thought that I'd take advantage of the trip while I have a chance to do so. So there it is. That's it. Short vid for me anyway. Bye.